my condolences to Nick Cannon and his family. I can't imagine the loss of a child. So my heart just goes out to you and yours, and prayers for you and yours. You know what time it is? It's Conscious by Nature, where we talk about it because we live it and we understand it because we've been there before. The host, Money Mac, the Pretty Boys Champ, the Scholar D. Lamar,
Peace.
the infamous one.
Yes, sir.
The genius is not here today, man. We miss you. Blessings. Hey, matter of fact, he doing his father thing too. Congratulations.
Yes. Aisha.
Yes, sir.
Baby Ty.
Yeah.
Just graduated Central State University, finished up. So
That's what's up.
Pops is
Congrats.
wrapping that up, bringing that home. So
Yeah.
in his steadfast, we have a special guest, my man Arthur Poindexter.
Good
So,
afternoon. What's happening?
Arthur, go ahead and just grab the mic and tell him a little bit about yourself real quick.
My name is Arthur Poindexter, man. First of all, thank you so much for having me on the podcast today. My man Todd here, one of the teachers over at Ohio Media School. We crossed paths, and here I am right now, newly married. Been married for 2 years, still newlywed.
Okay.
34 years old. I'm in the same space when it comes to audio and video as well. So I feel like I'm at home. I'm here with you guys. So thanks for the opportunity. Appreciate it.
No doubt. No doubt. So
I'm glad to have you, King.
I appreciate you, sir. Thank you, man.
we got three kings on the set, man.
Okay.
51, man, we miss you though, dog, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Safe travels back home.
Yes, sir.
Man, we got a good show planned for y'all today, man. Like, you know, the Scholar is back, so you know what time it is, man. So, if you have not already done so, please share this video.
Sure.
Subscribe to this channel. And with that being said, ConsciousByNature.org apparel. Okay.
Get that merch.
Got it on right now. Check it out. The white hoodie. You can get it for Christmas.
Free shipping. CBN614 is the code. So support black business. Look out for us if you can. And we appreciate you. Scholar.
Hey, man. You know, it's good to be back. You know, once again. What up?
Nephew was whooping ass.
Talk about it. What's happening?
Yeah, man. So my son Bryce, you know, my guy, he's a senior in high school, excellent wrestler, varsity wrestler, and he be putting them down, man. So
Yeah.
3-0 last week of the tournament. Y'all saw him crushing the dude in the pictures they put up, which is awesome. He really liked that though, but he do everybody like that.
Yeah, I know he do.
He do everybody
Oh,
like that.
man. Cool, man. That's what's up, man.
Yeah. So it's good, man. So we want to get a little more serious right now, man. Rest in peace to young Zen Cannon.
Yeah.
5-month-old child of Nick Cannon and Alyssa had brain tumors, man, and they lost him this week. You know, it's always awful to hear about any loss of life,
Yeah.
especially young children who haven't even got a chance
Right.
to do anything in this world, man. So we want to give a rest in peace, rest in heaven to that young little baby there, and rest in peace to Demaryius Thomas, man.
Yeah, that shocked me, man.
You know, 33 years old. You know, said he might have had a seizure while showering, man. So, man, we've lost, you know, 2 people this week. You know, a gentleman in Demaryius Thomas who wasn't he a Super Bowl champion as well? Did he win?
Yeah,
Peyton
got a ring
Manning.
with Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
In Denver.
Yep,
Yeah.
Denver, yeah.
Awesome receiver. And, you know, once people leave, you know, the limelight, you really don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah.
But
It's
to hear
unfortunate.
that he was gone is crazy.
I mean, you know, my condolences to Nick Cannon and his family. I can't imagine the loss of a child. So my heart just goes out to you and yours, and prayers for you and yours. The the same with Demaryius Thomas family, man. And we watched DT, man, ball out. You know what I mean? And I'm a football fan, so I seen what he can do on the field, and he was a tremendous player. And you remember that slant he caught against
Tebow.
From Tebow, right?
First round. Yep.
Just played, that play just popped in my head. It just stand out because Tebow's such a bum. He just elevated that cat, man. You know what I'm saying? Some cats is special.
Come on, man. Art, what's your football team?
I'm a Vikings fan.
Okay.
So this year has been crazy because I think I told Todd, a couple weeks ago, how they should have been undefeated at that point. When I went down the schedule, I'm like, they should have won this game, should have won this game. They should be 11-2 right now. All right. But I don't want to jump on that bandwagon. So, I know we got to stick on topic. But
I just like to hear a different team.
Yeah, Minnesota Vikings, man. That's my team since Randy Moss came in the league.
I sit here with two guys who are fans of the same team. And it's like, I like to see something different. I'm not going to say the team. I know you already know. You can see what's happening.
Oh, I know.
All right.
Anyway, so
yeah, man.
Conscious by Nature, man. We send our love out to the families and
Definitely.
our condolences out to the families and our prayers, man. Just stay strong, Black love over here.
Oh, for sure, always.
Next topic.
Yeah, man. We had a new development this week in the case of Casey Goodson in Columbus, Ohio. Last year in December, Brother Casey Goodson was coming home. He had just left Subway. He put his keys in his back door, and there was a cop that had got out and followed him to his door and shot him.
This morning, the former Ohio deputy sheriff who shot and killed 23-year-old Casey Goodson Jr. charged with murder and expected in court today.
Casey was wrongfully executed and he did nothing wrong.
The charges come nearly a year after the fatal shooting, Columbus authorities and Goodson's family providing different accounts of what happened that day.
This day could not come soon enough.
An autopsy revealing that Goodson was shot 6 times.
My grandson just got shot.
5 of those bullets entering his back. Goodson had a permit to carry a concealed weapon. His family insists he had no firearm in hand when he was shot. They say he had Subway sandwiches he was bringing home to them. Meade told investigators he saw Goodson waving a firearm and then pursued him until he got to his grandmother's house. Meade says Goodson was entering the back door with a weapon in hand and allegedly ignored commands to drop it when he shot him. Meade's attorney telling ABC News in a statement that Goodson was pointing the weapon at Meade and that he acted within his lawful duties as an officer.
The cops at that time stated that Casey had a gun, but his gun was registered to him and on him as concealed carry. And why would he pull it out on a cop when he's going into his home? It didn't make sense. So we've been trying to get justice for Casey Goodson for all this time. Now, a year later, they've indicted this policeman. So we are hoping for them to throw the book at this cop and let's get some justice for Casey, man.
I agree, man. In terms of myself personally, it's like it seemed like it just happens so often that I'm becoming numb to it. And if I can compare it to I think there was a school shooting in Michigan, I think this week or last week. It's like I see it there, it's like, oh man, another school shooting. So I remember when Columbine hit, it kind of shut the whole world down and changed everything. With Casey, it sucks that it hits so close to home, especially because I know people live in that neighborhood as well. But hopefully we can definitely get some justice for this young man and his family that's still behind.
Definitely.
They did not deserve this at all, man.
You want to know something?
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a theme. And it's a theme with most of our shows, especially in the Black and brown communities. You use the term numb.
Yeah.
It's sad that we as Black men or as Black and brown people as a whole are numb to injustice. We're numb to killings in our own neighborhoods and society. We're numb to that. We're used to that.
Yeah.
When you hear about a cop doing something bad to us, it's like, oh, just like a regular day.
Normal.
You know what I mean?
If he don't do something extra, it's like, unusual.
Come on, man.
If he ain't on some bullshit, then it's like, what? He wasn't on some bullshit?
Yeah.
Then that's something to be like, but you know, for me personally, in this Casey Goodson, it almost feel like, why did it take so long?
Man.
Like if
Talk about that.
If you are a shooter, we know exactly what happened. We see the circumstances. Why do it take a whole year for the indictment to come down? Like that shit, it's black and white. Just slap the handcuffs on this man. Like, he should have been indicted 8 months ago. It don't take that long for an indictment to come down. You know what happened. You've seen the evidence. Don't tell me you got to compile evidence over a whole year, man. Miss me with this bullshit. You can lock black and brown people up for just minimum shit
Immediately.
You got everything laid out right here. You see what it is, and it take a whole year. Now let's make sure we get the conviction on this.
See, but that's the problem. When we talk about mental trauma that black and brown people have, that numbness is trauma. We've all seen or been a part of a situation where we've had to deal with police, or we've had to deal with injustice happening to someone or something we know. And then you wonder why they can vilify us even when we're innocent.
Like, it's almost a shock, like when they are guilty.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You almost think like, well, I know he's about to get off, so whatever. But when they found guilty, it's like, oh man, that really surprised me. We're gonna do some time. So yeah, you're right, bro. It's definitely a mental issue. Our mental health is it's a detriment. Like, when it comes to these cop killings, bro, it just sucks. It's so close to home.
When we got George Floyd's police officer convicted of murder, that was like,
I was shocked. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying though. What's the conviction gonna be on this? Is we gonna get a conviction on this?
Bro.
Like, this wasn't George Floyd. This wasn't national news. This didn't make it all the way to the front pages of the New York Post.
Bro, that's a great point.
So
they burn the city down.
what are we looking at right now? You know what I'm saying? What kind of justice are we expecting right now? What kind of conviction? Because this is murder.
Yeah.
right.
So, like, are we looking at a murder conviction, or are we looking at possibly this man getting off? Like because, like, in the Ahmaud Arbery case, like,
I was holding my breath then.
Those weren't officers.
Right.
This is a police officer. So, like, man, you know what, man? I
got an update on that.
I don't want to see the outcome of this, man. But you know, we're gonna get it, man. I hope it's just.
Yeah.
I hope it's what we looking for. Like, this is not manslaughter. This is murder.
Yeah.
So let's charge it and treat it as such. I don't know what took so long. You know, you got anything else on that?
No, I'm good, man. I think I said my piece.
You got anything else on that?
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna move on to our next topic. My fault, man. I ain't know if they was gonna go in on that, but since you know it happened in Columbus, Ohio, we shoot this podcast in Columbus, Ohio. We all live and located in Columbus, Ohio, so we will have a lot more updates on that for you as the story develops and we find out more. So. Tell me my next one.
So, I'm not certain of where this takes place, but it can be anywhere near you. I'm on social. Hey, man.
Anywhere. You're right. Anywhere
white
near
supremacy is everywhere.
Everywhere.
Oh, boy.
So, we got a teacher. White supremacist teacher. He's in a room in this video, and he's being videotaped by a student, talking to them and saying that white people are the supreme or superior race.
Yeah, white power. We're the superior race. We're the Aryans. That's right. That's why we own everything. Everybody, you know, white people, we have made the world what it is. And so don't you forget that. Yeah, I have nothing against people of different color or anything. They can work for us. They can come and clean my house. That's fine. They can drive my cars. But we're the superior race. We're the ones that make everything work.
That they made everything and control everything. That he doesn't have a problem with brown people or black people. They can work for him. They can drive his cars. But that's it. They're not superior to them.
They could clean his house.
They could clean his house. Oh yeah.
That ain't funny, but still.
That's what he said. That's the type of shit he was on.
I mean, he's on it. And you know what? We talk about the power of educators all the time. Yeah. This is a teacher in a room full of white students, quiet, having the ability, being stopped by no one, to have their full attention and give that information to them. Some of them are going to believe him. Mm-hmm. Some of them are going to feel valid.
Most of them going to believe him because not only he's not speaking that in a room somewhere on the south side of a city. He's speaking that in a room.
Public classroom.
Well, I don't know if that's a private school. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. Them is uniforms. That's a private school.
Yeah, for sure.
All them people got money in there, and all those people in there, those parents believe the same thing that teacher believed.
Bro, that's exactly what I was thinking, man. I think that teacher, for some of them kids, they're just getting confirmation that it's true. So I'm pretty sure that their parents are probably telling them the same thing. So okay, my teacher's saying it too. Well, I know it has to be this way.
So that's exactly where I'm at with it. Like I just think that he is reiterating how they are being raised, and this is something that, see, man, we always talk about unity and togetherness,
gotta get there,
and shit like that. But at the same time, you got to understand how they view you. And stop always singing and dancing and doing whatever they say do, because they say do it. Like, honestly, like, these are one of those things where I just feel like we already know this, man.
Yeah.
But when you look around, though, the truth is, like, supervisors at positions at jobs, doctors at all the top level positions are held in this country that we live in by, you know what I'm saying, the white man. And if you ever, as a black community, ever want to build up some shit for yourself, they always find a way to try to take it down. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have a hard time trying to take this Conscious by Nature down when we get this juggernaut really rolling, cuz I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to have a real hard time taking this shit down. We just beginning.
Especially when we speaking about empowering our own, right?
Yeah.
I don't feel like I need to say I love everybody, but I do. But I worry about us growing, being strong, being positive, and being together first. I think that any people should worry about that, especially black people.
For sure.
Okay? When I think about this even deeper, it's just like if we had a secret meeting, I don't want everybody to be there.
You can't have everybody there.
Because some people were squares and some people was liars and all of that, right? This is real talking anything when we're talking about the code, right?
For sure.
Staying on code with us. They don't need to stay on code because they run it. They got it. That's why you can do that in a school classroom.
Exactly. So they make the rules.
Okay? So he ain't telling too many lies. They're not superior. That's the lie. But they are in control of something.
Yup.
That's a
facts.
Thing. Yeah. Okay? If he's able to do that, that's why I keep bringing back critical race theory. But they want to take out real knowledge that can help change a thought process to any and all people to let that happen.
Oh, because that thought
See
process, that thought process would make them feel bad.
Right.
See, like, you know what? This is so crazy. I'm so
deep
mad
it
you
is?
brought up that critical race theory.
Deep?
So critical race theory is so they're going to take out slavery in schools because it makes white kids feel bad. But yet we're going to preach to the white children that they are superior. So this in turn is a repeat of history, right? Are we not just repeating history?
History going way backwards.
Come on, man.
Now, the thing about it is that he can say that, but critical race theory teaches real truth and impacts policy. Policy is the real deal behind it.
Gotcha.
If you have that information and you know something is structured not well, like you could say the Constitution is everything you stand on, but the Constitution's been fucked.
But here go the thing though, man. Damn, I'm mad you said that.
I'm gonna keep mad.
They write a policy and never stick to it. They write some shit. They expect you to do it. They hold you to the principle of it. You get taxed for it. You gotta pay for it. You go to jail for it. You risk your life for it, and they do it and don't shit happen. All right.
So
hold on, man. I want to get Art involved, man.
This is gonna just take me back to my childhood, man, because of course I'm from Southside Columbus, Southfield.
Okay.
But then we moved out to Worthington around 1996, right? So I'm going to an all-white school. So when it comes to the slavery piece, it's like we're talking about slavery, but just imagine like 20 pairs of eyes just zoomed in on you when they talk about it. So it's kind of like I'm taking these quote unquote bullets for us in that situation when it comes to slavery. And then secondly, I used to have a mentorship program for black teenagers in high school, all black men. And just the fact that I have to talk about this with them when it comes to white supremacy and how it's going to be faced when you get a job and how it's going to be faced if you're in athletics and any field that you're in. It's like, I don't want to tell them, but I have to prepare you for this. You know what I mean? I don't want you to be ignorant for when that time comes. So just all these extra things we have to talk about. My parents telling me what to do when the police pulls me over. Yeah. It's not the same conversation the white kids don't have with their parents. So it's like all these extra things we have to do for what?
To stay alive.
Thank you.
See,
that like to stay alive.
I throw that alley-oop to you. So.
No doubt.
To put food on the table, to pay bills.
See, but just like that, we've all dealt with similar things coming up, right?
Yeah.
And on top of that, now you've already you got to be ready. You got to be this. Don't do this. Be aware.
Yep.
But now you got them saying, "Hey, fuck you. I'm better than you anyway."
What am I to do with that?
So what am I to do with that? So now I'm going to take out the shit because my parents, and I said it before on here, and a lot of our grandparents didn't have the ability to have the same information as we do.
Facts.
To know what really happened in the past and to see that shit. That's why we're far more conscious than they were. Even though they was on code.
Sure.
They didn't know what we know. Motherfucker, I can look it up right now. Hey, yep, this shit happened right here.
Yep.
I know the lady that killed Emmett Till before she died said that it wasn't right, that she lied. You know what I'm saying? But we still got to live through that shit.
Yep.
And they're trying to take everything away that can heal it if they wanted to. If they wanted to heal it, the information is there. I'm telling you, this young generation, them motherfuckers are interracial as hell. They don't want to see color lines.
Dog.
But they're being forced to by those that are still out there.
But at the same time, though, man,
they don't want to. They want it, man. My kids are far more racially diverse in their friend peer groups than I ever was. And I watch that, and I'm like, man, you're black all together. It's like everybody's cool. That in the real world, in my heart, it should be just human beings. But we gotta choose our side because we fucked on all the time.
But you gotta understand though, man, this is high school. How much do life change after high school?
I get it.
Because they're gonna have this choice to where you know what I'm saying, you wanna be a boss, or they're gonna be like, I've actually heard these people say this before. They say, you want to be a boss or you want to hang out with the monkeys? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna ask him, do he want to be a boss or do he want to hang out with the monkeys? You know what I'm saying? When they ask that, he gonna say he want to be a boss. So once it's time to be a boss and shit, high school is over. No more hanging out with the monkeys. Don't play yourself, man.
I mean, I get it, but when they're in that young space, that's actually the right space.
That is the right space.
You come out into the real world, man, where all of the evils are there to change you and get you. And then that's when you can make bad and poor decisions.
Yeah, because you're groomed according to your color. You're groomed like to be taken as a black student. You got to have this straight A's. This you got to have this. Like, man, they take the most average white cat and try to groom him, and they don't work. They take the next one to be a brother and get a power. You got to do this.
You got to be twice as good as everybody else, man.
10 times, fam. You
Took
got to
me
do
20
this.
years to get in the leadership.
Come on, man.
20.
Come on, man. Cat motherfucking start your job in a year and they grooming him to be a manager. He don't even know how to do half the shit on the floor. Don't even know how to do half his job. You know what, man? This is a good time for a break. So, you got anything else on that?
I know I'm good, bro. We hit everything.
I'm good. I gotta say one thing.
If
My man got one of the freshest Kobe shirts I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, man. I forgot where I got it from.
Out, man.
Oh yeah, I know where I got it from. I'll tell you the website when we get off the air.
Okay then. He fresh, man.
Okay, all right. He fresh. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back, you know what I'm saying, in a minute. Yo, man, we back at the Friday show that you love the most.
Yeah.
Champ, the scholar, we miss you, genius, and your steadfast, Arthur Poindexter.
Yeah.
Before we left you, man, we was real deep on the supremacy and talking about grooming. We always talk about grooming. So that leads us into our next topic of the grown-up form. D, take it away.
Listen, man. So I told you how I don't be fucking with Karens.
Oh,
Cause they out here, man. Got some Karens, some Carls. Okay,
All right.
I'm gonna give them Carls. That's the other name. But Karen, I saw a video. Brother and his girl is in Spencer Gifts. There's a Karen in there saying that the brother stole her cell phone.
We don't have your phone.
I just stuck it right here. You walk right behind me.
How about you type it in? I didn't take it. You type it in. I did not take it.
What would I even do right now?
Is it in your purse, man?
It is. I'm so sorry.
Really?
I am sorry.
All right, cool.
Sorry. I apologize. Fuck off.
She's accusing this brother of walking up behind her and stealing her cell phone. He is actually being so humble. Not like I would have been. His girl is going in on her. The man that took all his stuff out of his pockets, saying that he didn't take it. And she's saying, I know he took my phone. I turned around for 1 second. You walked up right behind me. The clerk there is trying to call her phone to see if it's on her person or somewhere in the store. She says, well, he would have just turned the ringer off. She would not give the clerk her number. Finally, the clerk gives her his phone to call it. It rings, it's in her purse.
this bitch.
After all of that, then she tries to apologize.
So if she would have accused you, Art, what would your reaction have been?
If my wife was there, because you said his girl was there too, right?
The girl was there.
My wife would have snapped on her. It probably would have got physical. I'm a calm guy. You know what I mean? Of course, in that situation, I don't know what I would do. But if my wife was there, she'll put her paws on her first before I would.
Dang.
I love you, babe, but you're definitely, you would handle that situation for me. There'll be no problem. But I would just be pissed off knowing I didn't do this, but I see that you're trying to take the easy way out by blaming the black guy. Because everyone's going to believe you because they think it's me. But then don't even try to apologize to me. I think that's even worse. Don't come to me and say I'm sorry when you accuse me for something.
His girl said, "Fuck you." I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So the champ's favorite reaction. What's my favorite word? Biatch. Like, are you kidding me right now? Why would I need to steal your phone?
Right.
Like, everything I need is in my phone. I have no use for your phone.
Not at all.
Like, and then it's in your purse. And then you just looking through it and you making excuses. It almost felt like you seen it in there because you dug in there and grabbed it out before it even fucking rang. Like, I seen you grab it for it. Oh, it's right here.
It was ringing.
And then you pulled it out. Then it started ringing and glowing up. And I was like, well, bitch, if you seen it right there, then what is the problem?
Right, bro.
Come on, man. This all just felt like just back to the teacher speech.
Okay.
Somebody was in there listening, and she was listening when the teacher was having that speech.
Tie it together, man. Tie it together.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about when I say grooming and growing up. That's the speech they giving you as a teenager, and then you grow up and do this bullshit. This is what we talking about.
You know, it's disrespectful to put myself in the situation. I think I'm calm.
Nah, he would have choked her.
Bro, if you say I think I'm calm,
He would have choked her. He would have choked her. He would have choked her.
I'm not that guy.
You wouldn't have choked her?
Nah, man. But I would have been like, I can't hold myself back. I'm like, I don't got your motherfucking phone. That's what I would have said.
Yeah.
Straight like that.
Right.
And my wife would have been like, hey, and then she would have got at her too. Just like he said, the thought process behind institutional racism and white supremacy. You already have painted us as a derelict people.
There it is.
words.
We're robbers, murderers, thieves, killers. That is how you depict black people to the scared white people. And I'm going to use that term.
That's how they depict us to the world.
To the world,
Thank you.
yes.
That's
Because
what-
like if someone comes over from
They
a
believe
different
that too.
country, the depiction of what they have seen is what
They believe.
they believe.
Correct.
And that is what they've been given. So it's not just the perception that is given off to
No
just
doubt.
scare white people. It's how they paint the picture worldwide.
And it's always on purpose.
Oh, for sure.
You want me to go back to Africa, right? When you still rape and rob from Africa every single day to acquire your wealth. You paint Africa as a shithole country with no infrastructure. When there's definitely many beautiful places in Africa that you could show.
Oh, for sure.
But they want to show you the tribal areas that are, defunct of infrastructure. Like, it's all perception. So you paint this picture. You feel like there has to be somebody who stole some shit from you. It's like, it's numbing.
Yeah.
Didn't I say it's a trend in the show today?
Yeah.
Sir, word of the day, bro.
It's numbing. It's all we just numb to it. And you said humble, but I don't even know if humility was the word. I think he was just numb to it. I'm being accused. Let me just show here you go. Whatever.
Right.
All right.
That's
and
true.
let's move on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because his girl was fired up, but it was just like a Tuesday for him.
Exactly.
Like, he just handled it like it was a Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
I don't understand white supremacists. I never will. How do you feel
Hey.
that somebody's fucking against you when you just said to those kids that you got everything?
You know you black, right? So
Yeah.
you would never know what it's like to be a white supremacist.
I'm just saying. You feel like the world's against you, but then
own
you just said
everything.
that you own everything.
I mean, come on, man.
You're trying to, you're going to replace us. Don't replace us. They say we will not replace us. That's what they said at Charlottesville. You will not replace us. But you already got everything, right? You make no fucking sense.
You got something else on that?
I just think that the last thing when it comes to just white privilege in general, like, it's scary when white people don't know that they have that privilege. You know what I mean? Because I forgot where I got this quote from in terms of two fish, going underwater, black fish and a white fish. Mm-hmm. It's like, man, it's really wet down here, huh? And it's like, we're underwater, I'm wet. You know what I mean? It's like with the white person, I know that's probably not the quote. I know I messed it up. But just when it comes to privilege in general, it's like when they don't even know that they have that power or that privilege. They don't even realize it. But in this situation, she clearly knew that she did.
Yeah. And
she knew it was like almost premeditated, kind of sounds like in a way.
And that's every one of these situations that we've dubbed Karens. It's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's the speech.
It's the same thing.
It's the speech.
I'm going to call the police on you because I know they're going to do something to you because I feel like it.
It's the speech. All right, man. So we're going to move on and lighten it up just a little bit, man. Just a little bit. We're going to lighten it up, man. You know what I'm saying? What's that next topic?
So, man, listen. Jussie Smollett.
Smollett.
Smollett. Yes, sir. This man.
Shout out Dave.
On Empire, right? Mm-hmm. He seemed like he was doing well. 2019, he was a victim of a crime, allegedly.
Allegedly.
There it is, yep. Allegedly.
Where two MAGA men attacked him.
Right.
Coming out of a Subway sandwich shop.
At 2 a.m.
At 2 a.m. and beat him up. So he was convicted of a hate crime. 4 out of 5 counts of disorderly conduct for lying to police this week. The 2 gentlemen were African. So this is a racially motivated, homophobic MAGA hate crime. I don't even understand.
Wait, I'm confused. They were African?
Yeah, they're 2 African gentlemen.
So the 2 dudes was African. Ain't he black?
Yeah. So it can't be racially motivated.
So it's not racial, right? Nah. So 2 black guys wearing MAGA hats.
Allegedly.
So they beat him up because he was black and gay, I guess.
Oh, shit.
What you got, Art?
It's just like when more evidence came out showing them at the actual scene of the crime the day before on camera practicing this. It's like, dog, you could have did this in your basement. I'm pretty sure you got a nice house.
Anywhere.
Your family's been on TV for 100 years. Y'all should have been straight, but it's like, I was just saying earlier offline, off camera, it's like the racial type of thing, you should throw out the window. If you had an LGBTQ community backing you, if you say it was a gay crime or a homophobic crime, you probably would have got a little more leeway with that. But everything you did with the noose around your neck and they poured bleach on me. I'm in Chicago in the winter. It's 20 below zero. Like, what the hell are you doing getting Subway? Take your ass to sleep. Man. Like, what are you doing, dog? So you kind of set this up yourself. You can't blame nobody else but you.
So they got you on film practicing. You know what I'm saying? They know you're an actor, so you had a motherfucker get in character for this. So you went out there, shot your pre-screen, went and got a character, and then you came and thought you had a Oscar-winning performance.
Dude, killed his acting career.
You know what I'm saying?
He's done in Hollywood.
Yo, he just had a concert. Singing on stage or some shit.
Man, ain't nobody go to that concert, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Family and friends, that's it.
I don't know if it was auto-tune or not. You know
what's even more ridiculous is like, I just think about he was trying to set up this hoax for social media because at the time of 2019, MAGA and all of this, why'd you hire 2 white guys?
Yeah, I think he was doing it to promote his album too. So he had an album that was coming out too.
You hired 2 African dudes and not 2 white guys?
I don't know.
Wearing MAGA hats. This shit is crazy.
Pissing off white people too. Like, these niggas stealing our hats too.
Yo, not the 2 black dudes wearing MAGA hats, man. Dog. You're fucking kidding me. Like that, you went about it all wrong.
Terribly.
You know what I'm saying? If you was trying to execute for some what is that?
Clout?
Yeah, that clout, exposure, advertisement.
And you know what I'm saying? You on TV every Monday. Like, come on, dog. Prime time.
Yeah.
But Fox ain't running his album.
He was big time on that show,
but man. Fox ain't about to run Jussie Smollett album.
Smollett.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
I feel
they
you.
got their own commercials they running. So he was trying to get some little prestige.
Buzz.
trying to ride that racial wave, man. All the, racial stuff that was going on in 2019.
I don't respect that
backfired.
either. That shit whack.
No, man.
I never said that, but it's a topic and it's unbelievable. Anyways, that motherfucker about to go to jail for that shit. 6 counts, felony counts, and it kills me because we just watched Rittenhouse get off, and this guy about to go to jail
what I'm saying?
He about to go to jail for faking himself getting beat up and shit. Like, this shit is crazy,
bro.
And nobody was killed.
No.
So you going to jail for felonies over lies.
Yeah, pretty much.
And really it's stupid lies, but not worth
going to jail for.
Not for 3 years, man.
Come on, man. Yeah, like this shit. This shit.
Rittenhouse got no time.
No time. And you about to go to jail for 3 years for lying and destroying your career, your acting career, and your music career.
Bro, that's enough.
Like, ain't that enough?
Yeah.
And then you out here just like the butt of all jokes, like right now.
Right.
It's unfortunate, man.
So
I definitely shouldn't do no time. I don't think.
Nah, hell no. He shouldn't do no jail time for just being stupid.
Just being stupid.
But even though he's a silly dude and it's ridiculous, the book hit harder when you black.
Oh shit!
Man,
they about to throw the whole book at him.
Yeah.
Hey, how the hell you got 6 felony counts? Ain't none of these counts dropped?
Yeah, 4 out of 6, 4 out of 5. Motherfucker still got 4. God damn it.
Yeah, you're guilty for something.
Shit.
Oh man, shit is crazy. All right, man, we about to move on, man. My last topic. What's happening?
So the genius usually would set these up, but I got a good one for us today. Should a man give up female friends when he gets married? I want to hear what the fellas got to say with that. We got 3 married men on the couch today. Should a man give up his female friends when he gets married? Who want to start, man?
I'll start because I was thinking about this yesterday because I actually saw on YouTube Nick Cannon had a clip of his show yesterday, and D. Ray Davis and Rosenberg from Hot 97 they were on there and had the same topic. And when it comes to your wife, they're like women, their intuition on things, like it's almost immediate. It's like, I know if you flirt with my man, I know if you're doing this, doing that. So if I happen to have a female friend, she comes around, then my wife's radar will go, okay, well, this looks more like a sister tie. Like they go back, way back. Because with my relationship, it's funny because most of her friends, I didn't know until I met her. We actually grew up in church together.
Okay.
So I kind of worked out with me. So I have I have a few female friends I've known for 20 plus years. I kind of find out that they're friends with my wife as well. But outside of that, I'm not bringing all the females around, bro. Like I can't do it because I want peace in my home. You know what I mean? That's just where I stand. I don't really have too many female friends, to be honest, because it works out for me and my wife. But that's my scenario.
Oh no, it's your go, man.
It's on me.
Yeah.
It's on me.
I could go. You want to go? You want me to go?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, man. So, yeah, I've been married 11 years.
Congratulations.
Love you, baby doll. Straight up. But I think that there is room for you to have female friends. Now, I probably had maybe 2 that were really strong as real friends.
Right.
And I'll speak to that because I was a bachelor for a long time before I got married. So some of them friends wasn't really friends. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
But I knew I had to let that go when I was going to make her my wife.
Got you. Yep.
Those other 2 friends, we're still friends, but we just probably don't talk as much.
Yeah, communication's not the same.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's my wife and I don't see them or as much and they moved away. But if they were living closer, I think that we could probably be mutual friends.
Right.
Because there was never anything but that.
That part. Yeah.
So it's still difficult to me because I wouldn't want, if my wife had all kinds of male friends, I probably could deal with them. And I've met some of them in California because that's where my wife is from.
Okay.
And I'm okay with that. But the young me would have been like, fuck no.
Bro, same way.
Different.
Yes, that comes with wisdom and experience.
No doubt.
Because in my 20s, dog, when I had a ex-girlfriend back in the day, Man, I always be pissed all the time. See niggas coming up to her. We be out the club partying. They trying to dance. Like, I'm pissed off. But now I'm like, I take it as a badge of honor. I don't even think my wife looks good.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just getting older with wisdom and maturity really changes my mindset with that.
No doubt, man.
Yeah.
So, should a man give up his female friends when he gets married? For me personally, the best thing about this is that I really only had one serious female friend my like real whole life, and I married her. So I didn't really have to give up any female friends because I didn't have any. Remember, I told you the story that none of my exes like me anyway. You know what I'm saying? Remember, I told you that shit. Like, they don't fuck with me at all. I'm
about to tap in on that episode.
I like
Hey, that made it easy though.
For me personally, when I met her, I was just telling him, like, man, she was so cool. We just got along. We clicked. Matter of fact, if you didn't seen last week's episodes, you know, the first date, I was actually referring to our first date where we clicked and hung out, funny, laughed. She was like my only female friend. So, like, I mean, I had some growing up, but like, man, when I got older and I just started moving around and shit, I ain't had no contact with nobody. So, like, she was my only female friend. So I kept her. And now, like, I meet females and I might bring them around, but shit, I pass them straight off to my wife.
Straight up.
Like, I meet them. You know what I'm saying? We might work out. I might hang out one day and shit. If I invite them to come out and kick it with me and my wife.
Yeah.
If my wife cool with her, they swap numbers. They get to know each other. Yeah. Shit, I don't got no more contact. Yeah. Straight up until I motherfucker see him again through my wife.
Yeah.
Because the relationship is different. I don't think you could really hold, like right now, I probably couldn't hold a relationship with a friend that's a woman. Like, my wife can't do that either. Like, oh, that's my friend. Like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
We talking about old friends, too. That's what's on my head. Like, you got to be an old motherfucking friend.
Yeah.
For sure.
No new friends.
No, no new friends, but like an old friend. But still, even my old friends that I'm like, I would consider like my homegirls back in the day.
Yeah.
I ain't in contact with none of them. And then at the same time, like, they marry and I ain't the nigga reaching out like, hey, how you doing? It's been a long time. You want to get into it? Like, nah, fuck all that.
Yeah.
That ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't you married, nigga?
Right.
What
you got to worry about this shit for?
Right. Like,
that's real.
You tripping.
Right.
That's true, for sure.
Yeah, I ain't got no friends except for you, little mommy. You got something else on that?
Nah, man. Just like, you know, you have my female friends in high school and college. You know, that's what social media is for. You know, you don't got to comment nothing, like nothing. It's just like, okay, cool, they doing good. Keep scrolling. That's why I keep them friendships. But outside of that, look at my boys. You know, if they're married, if they have girlfriends or significant others, and of course, you know, those female relationships is there as well. As long as my wife is there with me too.
Right.
So I think that's the only other relationships I have is with my friends' wives and their girlfriends. But outside of that, you know, being married is enough for me.
Damn, nigga, you cold with it though. You just be on social media scrolling. You don't even like nigga shit. Like you so.
I don't be.
Come on, man. You ain't like. You know what I'm saying? Still though, if you go scroll, at least like a motherfucker shit. You're there. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is that about? You can like the shit. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? You ain't got to comment. You know what I'm saying? You don't got. But goddamn it, you just scroll right past it. At least, well, give me a like. What kind of shit is that?
I done exposed myself.
Yeah. He see your shit, right? But he ain't liking your shit. That's some bullshit, man. Fucking dudes.
Yeah, man. It's just...
What you got? You got something else?
Yeah, just a little bit. You know, like, once again, if it's a new relationship, I think it's just a amount of respect. And we talking about married. Being married.
Married.
You know what I'm saying? But if it was just a relationship, I think it's a respect thing.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, fuck that. You know what I mean? Like... I'm with you. You know what I mean? So,
so
I agree with that.
Should a man give up his friends? I guess it all depends on your wife and how serious you is about your relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Personally, man, when you get married and shit, like, I'm pretty sure your wife gonna be like, yo, she gonna calm some of that shit down. Talking all the time, texting, and like especially y'all cats that be texting and talking to your friend all the time. Like, get some homeboys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get some grown men around you. You know what I'm saying? Drink some bourbon, smoke some cigars, play some United States spades poker.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
You need that, man.
And have some fella time.
Yes, you
Like,
need it.
Get some testosterone around you.
Yes.
Like, we live with women all day long.
And don't be one of them dudes that want to argue with your woman about she's my friend. Like, what the fuck kind of shit is that? You trying to ruin your relationship?
Dog.
Where that?
You know what I'm saying? I done seen that shit before.
What they be saying again?
She's my friend. What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is that? You got a wife, nigga.
You have a wife.
You trying to ruin your marriage, bro.
Oh, man.
You better let that bitch ride.
Man.
You better forget her. I'll be like, all right, sorry. Shit. I'm telling you, when I got it, I mean, I've still got my friends. Like, I know my one homegirl, Valencia, like my whole life since the 3rd grade.
Yeah.
Every now and then I message her or whatever. Hey, how you your husband? Hey. She live in North Carolina. They're good. Good. My wife knows about her. And like my other friend, Robin, whatever, I know her.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? Good. Hey. But it ain't like, hey, how's everything? You in town? Fuck that.
I don't even got that shit.
That.
All right, man. Man. Good show today. Appreciate Arthur coming through, man.
Sure.
Hey, Scholar, take me up top.
Hey, if you are hearing the sound of my voice, please like, subscribe, and share the stream. We really appreciate it and we love you. Thanks for coming.
Arthur Poindexter, take me up top.
I'm sorry, I know what you want to do.
Okay, so
I'm sorry, I wasn't ready.
yeah, you know, all you got to do is follow the lead. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? Just give me an outro, Arthur. Matter of fact, Genius, don't cut this out. Let this run.
It's gonna be funny.
So let's try this again. Arthur Poindexter, take me up top.
Once again, just appreciate y'all having me on the show, man. Always love. See y'all soon.
See, that was easy, right?
I didn't know the verbiage, man. I was about to give him a high five, sit up top. I'm like, I don't think so.
Thank you for tuning in, man. It's been a really good episode. Conscious, funny. ConsciousByNatureApparel.org. Code CBN614. Free shipping. Free handling. Get it for your holiday. Nice cozy hoodie. Like, it's not even that cold in Ohio right now. Get you a nice hoodie, rock that joint all winter. Hopefully. I mean, what they're doing with global warming, so that might be it. But thank you so much for tuning in. You got something else?
Yeah, I got one more thing, man. Rest in peace to my auntie sister, Bertha Lee Abston. I love you. Rest in peace.
Condolences. Love you, sis. That has been another episode of Conscious by Nature, man. Here with the scholar, special guest, Arthur Poindexter. Genius, we miss you. Love you, brother. I am the Pretty Boys champ, man. And this is a wrap. Stay conscious. Peace.